Hello, I'm Jeff Wagner, and it is a privilege to serve as your mayor of Covington. Many things have changed in the past couple of years, but there is finally light shining through. Here at City Hall, we are all working hard to keep Covington moving forward and growing towards greatness. Now let's take a look back at this past year and take a peek at what lies ahead.
Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in to our virtual State of the City address. I'm Regan Boley, your city manager. As we persevered through the pandemic in 2021, I'm very proud to share with you the real successes we had with the leadership of our city council.
Hello, I'm Councilmember Joseph Simomo. In 2021, Covington continued to push through the challenges that the pandemic had presented. I'm very proud of the city's response to those challenges and what they did to work through them. We continue to operate with safety protocols in place. We invested in IT and AV equipment to ensure we are keeping our systems modernized and effective. We allocated ARPA funds, or American Rescue Plan Act funds, to help with the pandemic recovery. We are short-staffed but managed to persist even when duties and projects increased greatly. We increased and improved our communication channels like social media and the city website. And we managed to do an extensive outreach for multiple projects even when mandates and regulation limited our abilities. One thing our city council and city staff have great success with is working through challenges, and the pandemic has been no different.
The pandemic has had a tremendous impact on our finance department. They have weathered through all the budget changes and challenges, both with funding cuts and shortfalls, and with the introduction of federal recovery and stimulus funding.
Hi, I'm Councilmember Jennifer Harjahausen, and I am proud to share that our finance department received yet another clean audit this past year. While managing our normal city budget, our city's finance team also has been tirelessly managing the disbursement of ARPA, or American Rescue Plan Act funds. In June, the city received $2.9 million from our federal government intended to support the city in responding to economic and public health impacts of COVID-19. We allocated these funds for $150,000 in grants to our local small businesses, $450,000 for human services benefiting the residents here in Covington, $1.14 million for much needed street maintenance to be used from 2022 through 2024, $420,000 for surface water management projects, and close to $800,000 for modernizing aging city equipment. Managing these funds is also on top of managing 23 grants the city has received, totaling $53,780,000.
Despite the pandemic, our building department kept very busy last year. In 2021, they processed 164 permits, 97 of which were single-family homes. They also conducted 5,198 inspections, including building, mechanical, plumbing, and signs. Also, 228 new business licenses were issued, many of which were home occupations.
Have you ever seen how beautiful Covington is from up here? Hi, I'm City Council Member Christina Soltis. One thing that I am proud of the city for accomplishing this past year is making major progress on Covington's aspirations for its downtown. One big step was developing and adopting a new form-based code that supports that downtown vision. With a $100,000 grant from the state's Department of Commerce, we were able to further study the economic trends in Covington, garner significant public input, and develop a code that will better shape the growth and development of downtown, respond to changes in regional economy, and provide a catalyst for high-quality construction. We also made progress in the town center area, where the city was able to purchase property off Wax Road through grants from the town.
As our downtown vision continues to progress, we're also seeing progress at the other end of the city with the Lakepoint Development. This project includes community gathering space, over 1 million square feet of space for retail, restaurants, and more, and over 1,700 residential units and a 20-acre lake. While the developer continues with site reclamation and moving fill dirt, the associated road projects are moving forward right along with it.
Hello, I'm Sean Smith, your Mayor Pro Tem. I'm very proud of the work the city has done to secure $24 million from the state legislature in the 2019-2021 state budget to complete the Covington Connector project. When completed, it will ultimately connect SR 516 to SR 18 through the Lakepoint Development. This past year saw the much anticipated construction of Phase 1, improvements to Southeast 204th, including sidewalks, bike lanes, lighting, landscaping, and the signalized intersection at State Route 516. As this milestone is now complete, construction has already begun on Phase 2, reconstruction of the Southeast 256th and Highway 18 on and off ramps. This phase is expected to be completed in 2023, making way to the final phase, the connection between Southeast 256th and State Route 516 with construction of the Lakepoint Boulevard.
The design phase for the next segment of SR 516 improvements was completed in 2021, and we were able to go out to bid for construction. However, with the changing economic climate, bids came in over budget. We're happy to report that the remaining funding for this project was included in the Connecting Washington Transportation Package, and construction will finally begin this spring. Last year, we continued our partnership with several neighboring cities, chambers, and other agencies to advocate for much needed funding to improve a dangerous section of Highway 18. Our hard work paid off. This project was also included in Connecting Washington Package and received full funding in the amount of $640 million. We cannot wait to see it move forward.
Trees, birds, critters, close proximity to nature. It's why my husband bought our home in 1997 and why we still live in Covington 25 years later. Hi, I'm Elizabeth Porter, Covington City Council member, and I'm really proud of the steps the city has taken to expand our park system and our outdoor recreation. Last year, we took 3 major steps in expanding our parks system. We purchased a 1.95 acre parcel adjacent to Jenkins Creek Park, where I'm standing right now. The long-range plans for this park include adding restroom, parking spaces, pathways, lighting, and doing some shoreline and habitat restoration, and much more. The second thing that we were able to accomplish is relating to our South Covington, or SoCo Park, which is a short 15-minute walk from here in our downtown corridor. We purchased additional land, and we're also working on the master planning stages right now. And third, we're in the beginning stages of developing an Eco Park, or East Covington Park, by purchasing 5.28 parcel on the eastern border of our city, off of 204th, the new Covington Connector. The long-range plan is to be able to connect all of these parks so our residents have a safe and convenient access to outdoor activities, which contributes to a healthy lifestyle and a vibrant community.
As Beth mentioned, we have been very fortunate to move forward with several park projects this past year. The feasibility study for a new aquatic and recreation center was completed in partnership with Maple Valley in 2021, thanks to a grant from the Washington State Department of Commerce. Currently, a working group with council members from both cities are working to determine next steps. The city has also been awarded a $100,000 King County Youth and Amateur Sports Grant to re-turf the Covington Community Park field. This will help address field and drainage issues to keep up with its high level of use, and is scheduled to be completed later this year. Although there were still restrictions and mandates around group gatherings and recreation and sporting events, our athletic, aquatic, and recreation programs still saw great participation in programs that were able to be offered in 2021. Our athletic programs had over 1,700 participants, recreation programs over 1,100, and our aquatics attendance reached just over 69,000 people in 2021. Our Arts Commission also held their first virtual art contest, getting submissions in dance, music, composition, drawing, painting, and more. Submissions were accepted online, and a public voting process took place to determine the winners. Like the rest of the region in the past year or more, we've seen a rise in property crimes, including retail theft. We are experiencing other challenges that also contribute to concerns about public safety in Covington, including lack of county prosecution, officer and staffing shortages, lack of services for mentally ill, addicted, or homeless individuals, and challenging state laws. There is much more work to do, but this past year we were able to make great progress. We created 2 new positions, a clean team employee to conduct outreach and field work to clean up downtown Covington, and a community care navigator to assist with mental health and human services. We trained and certified staff and officers in SEPTED that we can begin incorporating into our development codes and also help keep businesses and residents safe. We provided theft emphasis patrols in our commercial district and held mail theft open houses. We resumed National Night Out activities where our officers and city staff participate in neighborhood gatherings in an effort to connect law enforcement with the community. And City Council created a public safety subcommittee to further identify and consider challenges and opportunities for public safety in Covington. In addition to improved public safety engagement, we also continued our robust communications efforts that include our social media, website, marketing, and outreach. In 2021, we saw a significant increase in website traffic over the previous year. We had a 70% increase in website users, a 58% increase in visits to our website, and a 55% increase in the amount of pages viewed to over 500,000. On social media, we saw a 7% increase in Twitter followers, an 8% increase in Instagram followers, and an 8% increase in Facebook followers. In addition to more followers, we reached over 212,000 impressions on Facebook, 105,000 impressions on Twitter, and over 11,000 on Instagram, making Facebook still our most popular platform. We also saw a 30% increase in Covington Connect's app reports with over 1,100 reports. The top areas of concern were nuisance vehicles and illegal parking, trash, garbage, and illegal dumping, and graffiti. We appreciate the public utilizing the Covington Connect system as it helps streamline reports and is more efficient. As you can see, we were able to navigate the past year successfully, although it certainly presented challenges. In 2022, we started off strong and look forward to what the rest of this year holds for us. We'll be focusing on understanding and planning for improvements to public safety. We're excited to see what our new Clean Team position can accomplish through their efforts and guidance to volunteer groups who help keep Covington clean. We will see more progress at Lakepoint, mainly with the Covington Connector and reconstruction of the 256 on and off ramps. SR 516 improvements will be under construction soon. And we are thrilled for the return and addition of new summer events like concerts, movies, and festivals. As I wrap up this year's State of the City, I wanted to share with you the city's newly adopted vision, mission, and goals. Becoming 25 years old this year, it was the right time to evaluate our current vision, mission, and goals and see what has changed for Covington. I'll leave you today with the new vision, mission, and goals brought to you by your City Council.
Our vision, Covington, a vibrant, engaged community with economic strength, a healthy and safe environment, and exceptional services for all.
Our mission, forging opportunities for a strong and growing community.
Our goals: a robust and resilient economy,
A socially vibrant destination.
A commitment to health and safety,
and exceptional city services.
Thank you to our City Council for sharing our new vision, mission, and goals. And thank you to all of you for tuning in to our 2021 State of the City address.